As we began to discuss this week's topic, I immediately thought of Ruth. Now, for the most part, we use the story of Ruth as a romance of sorts about how God will bring a Boaz into our lives, but we want to look at that a little differently.
We know that Ruth decided she was going back with Naomi to her family's home. Ruth replies by telling Naomi that she will go with her wherever she goes and that nothing but death can separate them. And if you've read the book of Ruth, you know that Ruth traveled with Naomi, and a long story short, they ended up with Boaz.
Now, my question is, what if we decided that this is how devoted to God that we would be? What if our declaration was, God, wherever you go, I'm following? I believe that we need to get to a place where we can make this the cry of our heart. We need to determine that when He speaks, we listen. If He says move to Africa, we move. If He says sell your belongings and give money to the church, we do it. If He says do jail ministry or take up the offering or mow the churchyard or work with the 3 to 5-year-olds, we obey.
The thing that happened in Ruth's life was that she met her husband Boaz. And for many of us, Boaz might be a number of things. It could be a healing or ministry or your children being saved, a job or a spouse. But we believe that when we begin to follow God with all of our hearts and let nothing come in the way of our relationship with Him, He will bring a Boaz into our lives. He is faithful to provide us with every desire that's in our heart. So today, read in the book of Ruth and let her story stir you up to know the faithfulness of God, and remember to seek Him first. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow.